John Maker will be the first one to answer this question. Do you support a per capita base on our current gaming profits? Why or why not?
No, I do not support per capita on our gaming revenue. I know it's a very popular idea. Everybody needs a little extra money, but for that to happen for our nation, it would just about deplete our treasury if we was to start paying out per capita. It may work great for a small tribe, which it has, like out in California. I think some of the tribal members out there get a pretty nice check every month. But for the Osage Nation, I think all of our, at this time, all of our gaming revenue needs to go on to programs and for the care of our people, which states in the Indian Gaming Revenue Act. So, no, I do not support the per capita.
Jim Ryan.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim Ryan, number 31 on your ballot. I do not support a per cap. I don't believe that we can afford a per cap, and there are also some problems with per caps. Some people who are on assistance or on government programs, if they get a little extra money, they'll bump them into another tax bracket and they'll lose their assistance. The way I'd like to handle it would be through the assistance program. We have our assistance program in place, but there are no guidelines for it. Set straight guidelines. If you need $500, send us an application, we'll send you $500. That would cover those single families out there, single mothers, single fathers who really need the money. And I think it wouldn't be as expensive nearly as our health benefit card. And it would help those people who are truly in need. And that's what we need to think about as Congress members is how can we best help the Osage people. So I would not be for a per cap, but then it would be for increasing assistance on that level.
Now, as far as the gaming per cap, I don't support that either. I think there's 40 different departments the tribe has, and I bet you could go to any department and ask one of those departments if they was fully funded to the fullest, and I bet you couldn't get any of the directors to say yes. So I think we need to take care of those 40 departments first. I don't think we need to create a dependence of our people on waiting for that mailbox money like they say on TV. But I think we just need to take care of what we got first, and get them funded to the fullest, and then move on. And whether it's new departments or whatever we need, but I just don't think we need to start sending money out in the mail. I'm against that. Thank you.
Currently, I don't believe that we should provide a per capita. I believe it's something that we should be working toward. We need to diversify our revenue streams, increase our revenue through whatever means that we can. We also need to work at reducing our spending. There needs to be more accountability with the programs, not just our programs, but also within the executive and legislative and judicial branches. If there's opportunity for reducing spending in those areas, that's something that we need to look at so that we can increase our services to our people. And we can also try again to diversify our revenue streams. We need to look beyond gaming. I believe there's a lot of opportunity, and we need to work with the LLC and investigate and see what it is that's out there as far as maybe 8A certification. I believe we have 8A certification, but contracting with the government for certain projects. Currently, we don't have enough funding for per cap, I don't believe, and without cutting services and depleting our reserves. But that is something that I believe we should work toward. Maybe take 10 years, 15 years, maybe something that I never see that maybe my kids or grandkids at some point in time in the future may benefit from decisions that we make in the upcoming years.
Justin Mays.
Thank you. I don't support per cap. As of right now, I don't think the Osage Tribe is ready for that. There's a lot of growing left to do, a lot more economic development, and just at this time, it's not ready. I mean, who wouldn't want a check in the mail? I mean, like anytime. But the tribe is not ready for that. And it just needs more work, and hopefully, just like Mr. Jech said, one of these days, maybe our kids will benefit from it. That's what it's about, looking towards the future. But we have to finish what we started. And that would be nice one of these days. But I don't think it's ready at the time right now.
Now we're into our 1 minute for rebuttal. And John Baker.
I stand by my original answer to that, no to per capita payment. And I think more accountability and a tighter control on spending will help the tribe in general. Thank you.
Jim Ryan.
Jim Ryan, I just wanted to add to that a little bit that I believe accountability needs to be built into legislation for it to actually work. Many of the problems that we have are because we pass laws with no teeth. We need to, when we write legislation and pass legislation, make sure that people will be held accountable if the goals are not met.
Hank Hainzinger.
Well, like I said earlier before on the same question on the per cap thing, you know, I don't agree with that. I don't think we need it. I think our people is a bunch of hardworking people, and I think they can make it on their own if we just give them an opportunity with the different departments that we need. You know, if they need a little help with education, they go to the education department. If they need a little help with their roof needs a little assistance, they can go get a little building permit and get them a little help there. But like I say, I mean, I think we can do good helping our people. Okay, helping our people that way more so than sending the money out. Thank you.
John, yes.
I do not support a per cap currently. I believe again that we need to diversify our revenue. We have to work at increasing the revenue coming into the nation before per cap's even going to be viable. Reducing spending is also very important, but also we need to continue to provide services to our people that are in need. I believe there's a lot of opportunity right now for growth as far as revenue goes. Our gaming, compared to the other nations, or Indian nations around us, is small. I believe we need to work at trying to establish ourselves within the Tulsa area, make some of our casinos destination casinos. That's going to cost a lot of money, and you know, we'll have to look at working with the Gaming Enterprise Board on increasing revenue that way. But currently, I don't feel like we're ready for growth.
And to end this round of questioning is Justin Mays.
I guess we're all in agreement. Yes, we're all in agreement on the per cap. But you know, there's money still left out there on the table. Casinos, taxpayers, people who work for the tribe, you know, people who don't work for the tribe who pay taxes. I mean, they're important, and we need to look at those and see if we can generate more revenue, help them out, maybe give them a break. You know, not everybody in the room pays taxes. Just because you buy a tag, you know, we got to figure out some way to generate money. I'm open to all suggestions. As a congressman, you have to go talk to these people. They're important. They live here every day. And I have open ears. Thank you.
That ends this round of questions for these candidates.